Pat, on va y aller au Zoom tout de suite.
C'est vrai? OK. Est-ce qu'on a des questions aussi? Any questions here on Zoom for Dominic? Elias, to start.
Merci, Pat. Hi, Dominic. Can you hear me?
Hi, yes.
All right. Through the international break, we're seeing a lot of people coming back from rather substantial injuries. How is the offensive core looking? How is it gelling? How do you think, things will progress, hopefully, for the rest of the season? And, what are your expectations in terms of fitness for some of those players for Saturday?
Yeah, I think everyone's happy that most of our players are coming back from injuries. Obviously, it was unfortunate that so many people got injured at the same time. But, yeah, they've all been working really hard to get back, and you can see that in trainings they're feeling more comfortable. So, yeah, we're all waiting for them to get in the squad.
You have a follow-up question, Nicholas?
Just with regards to your personal, I won't say battle with injuries, but it's been a difficult season so far with regards to fitness. How do you feel? Do you think the 2 weeks have been helpful for you to maybe have some consistency on that front?
Yeah, honestly, that international break has helped me focus more on some of the parts that I've been a bit weaker on the injury side. So I've been working with the conditional coaches, which is really helpful to me, and I'm thankful to all of them. And I feel that I've progressed a lot in that aspect, and I'm ready to get going again.
Another question here for Dominic. Daniel?
Hi, Dominic.
Hi.
Salt Lake is obviously on quite a heater right now. What do you think they've done well? What will make them such a challenging team to play on Saturday?
We know that they play. They have a nice style of play, but honestly, I think that we just need to concentrate on what we are gonna do, because I think that we have a good team also, and we have a lot of positive things in our game. So we're gonna do a video analysis, obviously, just to analyze and see their weaker parts, so that we can attack those weak parts, and I think that's gonna help us win the game.
Another question? Or that's it already? Thank you. Thanks, Dom.
Thank you.
Yeah, I guess just to follow up on that, like, what do you think are? I know you're going to do the analysis, but what do you think are some of the things that you can do to really challenge them?
Like for me personally, or just
as a team?
As a team, I think we just have to just continue playing our game. Obviously, be concentrated when we get those chances, because sometimes in the games you might not get as many chances, but when you get the right one and score, you can decide the game. And obviously, just stay compact in defense, and yeah, just be together until the end of the whistle.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Yes. So George, the beginning of the season has been pretty tough on the team. This 2-week break, how good was it for you to regroup, maybe heal some injuries too?
Yeah, I mean, definitely we have a lot of guys coming back, particularly our strikers and just the whole group. I think we had a break at a good time, but I think against DC and against Philadelphia, and we got a little more points than we had the previous games. So I think we got to pick up where we left off, and we have our guys back almost, and really we put in a lot of good work in the past 2 weeks. So I think we'll be ready.
But tomorrow you're playing against Salt Lake, one of the best teams in the league. What's going to be the key to make sure you're going to be ready for this game and you have a chance to beat Salt Lake tomorrow?
Yeah, I mean they're a confident team and they've scored a lot of goals, especially their striker. But I think we realize in watching video that he wants to shoot all the time, and as a team, you know, we know that they can play, but if we press the right way and we work on that in training, then we know we can, especially at home, we know we can be putting teams under pressure and really get the crowd behind us. So I think we'll try to have a lot of the ball and really keep it in their third.
We're going to go ahead to the questions on Zoom.
Questions here on Zoom for George Campbell. Please raise your hand. Thank you, Elias.
Hi, George. I wanted to ask you a little bit about the national team setup. I know that you got called up to the U23s, the provisional Olympic squad last window. Do you have a conversation with the coach about, not being put at this time? What are you feeling like? And did that come as a surprise to you?
Yeah, I mean, the coach called me, and we talked a bit, but this obviously, a last pre-camp before the Olympics, and, the focus is to play as well as I can at the club level and hope I get picked. I mean, there's nothing much I can do, obviously. There's a few guys at center back who are kind of in the rotation for that spot, so it's really, my focus is about playing here first and doing as well as I can here.
Daniel Redburn.
Hi, George. Just wondering, now that you've had this break, I don't know if you took much time to reflect on how the season's gone so far, but did you do that, and what do you think are the things that worked well for the team and things that you could improve in this next stretch?
Yeah, I mean, I think we just we focus a lot on how we're not going to concede easy goals in transition or mistakes or just being broken down. I think we've done a little bit on that recently that we'll probably try to put focus on in the next game. So I think that's the first part. If we don't concede, we're not going to lose. So that, and then on a personal level, I think everyone can look at themselves in the mirror and think about what they need to do better. But as a team, I think that's our first focus.
Another question here for George? No, thank you.
Thank you.
Alors, on commence avec une question par la salle.
Bonjour Laurent.
Bonjour.
Premièrement, technicalité au niveau les joueurs qui étaient absents avec leur équipe nationale, est-ce qu'ils vont être disponibles demain? Je pense notamment à Mathieu Choignard, Samuel Piette, et au niveau des blessés, est-ce qu'il y a des joueurs qui seront de retour pour le match de demain?
Tout le monde est de retour. Raïm est encore sans contact, mais il est en très bonne voie aussi. À part ça, il y a Ousmane qui est un petit peu derrière, mais tout le monde est de retour.
À quel point cette pause de 2 semaines a été bénéfique? Évidemment, vous avez connu certains bons matchs. Les 3 derniers matchs sont plutôt bien passés après un début de saison plutôt difficile. Mais à quel point ce 2 semaines-là a été bénéfique pour vous en tant qu'entraîneur pour peut-être replacer certaines lacunes, certaines difficultés?
Ouais, je l'ai dit plusieurs fois, ça nous a permis d'évaluer, de faire des bilans et des constats sur des choses et de pouvoir repenser et anticiper un petit peu comment on veut ou continuer, parce qu'il y a des choses qui allaient très bien aussi. Donc voilà, ça a été bénéfique dans ce sens-là et on espère que ça va se concrétiser sur le terrain.
On pourra aller sur Zoom.
Question ici sur Zoom. Pour Laurent, levez la main s'il vous plaît. Max Truman.
Salut Laurent.
Salut.
Salut. Juste être certain pour faire un follow-up question. Le cas Caro Martinez, Vicenta, il n'est pas beaucoup sont dispo pour ce week-end?
Oui.
Merci beaucoup.
In English, Daniel Redburn.
Hi, Laurent.
Hi.
You talked a bit about doing a bilan in the last couple of weeks. What did you see there? What did you learn from that?
Wow. We need more time for that one. The stuff that we are comfortable to keep building on, and the couple of stuff, and not only on the field that we want to improve. And and big part of it was to get people healthy and to fix a little bit the morale of the troops, and in that sense, those past 2 weeks have been really beneficial.
Maxime, une autre question?
Ben, oui, j'avais pas baissé ma main, mais oui, j'en ai une autre. Laurent, tu as envoyé Sébastien Breza devant le filet lors du dernier match avant la pause. Et tu as dit que c'était prévu depuis un moment. Est-ce que vous avez prévu renvoyer Breza dans les prochaines semaines devant le filet, s'il vous plaît?
On avait prévu ça depuis un moment, ouais, que ce soit par la fréquence des matchs et par le travail de Seba. Et donc c'était programmé avec le staff, ouais.
Alors, retour en anglais, switching back to English. Yes.
Merci, Pat. Hi, Laurent.
Hi.
You went into the international break in good form, 3 games unbeaten. Maybe playing a little bit more your style of football. How much do you think that the team will be bolstered by the return of your players, and how long do you think you guys could have continued to go at this rate without the inclusion of these players that were sidelined?
I want to make sure I understand the question, sorry, because the sound is not the best. Can you repeat?
Yeah, I was wondering, how much, how bolstered, how much do you think the group is improved with the inclusion of this group and the group of injured players, and how sustainable do you think it was going without so many important players?
Well, it brings having all the people together brings a whole different dynamic. Everybody wants to win his spot. Everybody wants to show how competitive it is, and you can share a little bit of reps in training, so you don't get to pull on the same guys over and over. So no, but now we have a lot of players that are not totally game fit in terms of minutes. We need to be careful, and we know how we've been affected by the moments that we need to be smart with in terms of game management and the number of substitutions that we have. So it's a little bit of a puzzle still in that aspect, but like I said, having everybody back healthy in training is a all different rhythm, and we'll see how it goes.
Daniel?
Just wondering what makes, I'm sure you've watched tons of film on Salt Lake over the last couple of weeks, and without giving too much away, what do you think makes them so successful? And I guess their strikers, of course, having a great season too, and maybe touch a bit on him.
Oh, it's impressive how they're capable of be comfortable playing under pressure, and I really like their identity on the ball. Also, they have special individualities up top that can make clear difference maker on their own. But maybe something that is also they have an aggressive press, but also what is maybe a little bit more impressive is the resilience they have. They've been in a couple of bad situations numerous times, and they were able to flip the scenario of the game. So there's a lot of red flags that Salt Lake is a really good team right now.
Est-ce qu'on a une autre question pour Laurent ce matin? Non? Merci, Laurent.
Merci.